We're going back to Dachau, nearly 80 years after its liberation. That's Holocaust survivor Nick Hope on your screen there with his son. Today, they're at the concentration camp for an annual ceremony celebrating its end. Last night, we first brought you Hope's story of perseverance and forgiveness.
This Holocaust Remembrance Day, Ashley Sharp has part 2 of a touching reunion decades in the making. Ashley.
Hey guys, well, what's incredible here is that there are so few people alive today who can give a firsthand account of surviving World War II. So getting to sit down with 2 of them on both sides of the war is a gift. In our second...
Here's some pictures now. This was in Ukraine, and these are 3 of his friends. That's my dad right there.
Nikolai Hoprenko, now known as Nick Hope, at just 17, said goodbye to everything he ever knew.
We reached Germany. It was April 1942. Everything was done by force.
As World War raged on, Nazi soldiers had forced Hope and other Ukrainians onto a train to Germany. First, to slave labor at a military factory near Munich. Then, to Dachau concentration camp.
Homesick, I thought I'd die. My parents doesn't know where I am, what happened to me. I separate from home, from the friends, from the family.
There, he wasted away for 3 long years.
I hate this place, suffer so much, you know. Word of my grandfather, he rised up and says, patient, patient, and keep me alive, you know, and keep me hope.
On the other side of the war,
at Paris, summer of '45.
American forces were closing in.
April, about 2 weeks before Dachau.
Dan Dougherty of Fairfield was a United States Army soldier.
I looked like I was pretty eager. I was 18 when that picture was taken.
He and his fellow troops had no idea what they were walking into at Dachau.
We had come upon this long train of boxcars, and we get up to it and make the horrifying discovery that the cars contain just totally emaciated human corpses. And all of a sudden the prisoners realized that we were the U.S. Army. The celebration began, and we gave them all of our K-rations, all our cigarettes, our candy.
Raw emotion of a liberation that for 2 men on 2 sides of a war never faded.
Second or third time, Papa?
Hi there.
Hi.
It's why a reunion like this,
Nick, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
We're hanging in there.
nearly 80 years later, stops time.
Well, I came to Northern California in 1953, and Nick came in 1961, I think.
Right.
So we've lived within an hour of each other, but it wasn't until 2020 that we ever knew each other existed.
Both the liberator and the liberated.
Brave American soldier, when they come,
And we're there for maybe 3 hours, and then we leave. But during that time, during that window, he's gone.
The men missed each other that day at Dachau. Nick was forced on a death march out of the camp with thousands of prisoners until
there come American tanks, one after another, 100 of them, and they hooray! This is, I can't explain. Everybody dancing, somebody praying, somebody crying, somebody, we are free. We are free. Thank you. Thank you.
they finally came face to face, decades after Dachau, after seeing the horrors of the Holocaust through different eyes.
People are still trying to figure out how something like that could happen.
But saw the same promise at the war's end.
We are free. We are free. That's very important.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you again, Nick.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.